Hello again, guys. So, in this chapter, my second chapter, I'll be speaking about anxiety and also anxiety attacks, which I've had multiple in my entire life. So, uh, I would say that anxiety uh, is basically your head running so fast in a speed that you cannot control. So your thoughts are just going on and on and on and on, and our minds, the human minds, and I would say the animal minds, the other animals' minds, um, are not made or created to deal with that speed of thoughts. So when your brain um, notices that there's so much going on in your head, that you're having so many thoughts that can't be handled at once, um, your mind just starts saying, okay, I am not prepared for this. I will never be prepared for this because I wasn't made for this. So I'm gonna start to um, tell the person I'm inside of um, that I can't handle this. So the ways that our brains tell us that there's too many things going around that, and it can't handle all of them at once is by first of all physical signs like shaking. When you're starting to shake, or you cannot stay calmed and just relaxed. You just have to move at least one part of yourself, meaning you have to move your hand, your foot, maybe your head. Uh, that's when your brain is telling you, you're causing me damage, you're hurting me. And so many people say that anxiety is uh, too much future going on in your life, thinking a lot about the future. Um, I agree and disagree with this. I agree, as it is true. In my case, um, many times I've been worried about the future, about what's going to happen, and that way I've been in the situation to stress my head so much that I cause myself anxiety. But also um, things that go in the present, in the proximate present, I would say, in the near future, also can happen, because maybe you're in a situation that, let's say this, you're in a party with people you know and people you don't know, yeah, as most of the parties are, and your head is just thinking, uh, there's too much noise, maybe you don't like the music, there are some people I don't really like, and am I dressed well? Am I looking good? So those are just 4 or 5. I didn't count them. Sorry, 4 or 5 thoughts, but those could those could navigate into other multiple thoughts. So that's when your head starts starts to try to find another possibility to feel relaxed, to feel calmed. Because when you're giving too much stressful things to your mind just isn't made for that. And I know it's hard. In my case, when I was a kid, I was just worried about going to school the next day. I didn't like my school. And I was just very stressed about the classes, that most of them were not fun for me or were not interesting for me. And most of the times, in most of my school life, I was a victim of bullying. I don't like to describe myself as a victim, but I was just bullied. That's the truth. And those two factors made me feel very stressed about going to school the next day. So when I would go to sleep, my brain was just imagining that situation in which I was going to pass through difficult times, and I was just not able to fall asleep. I couldn't stop moving myself. There's a word for that in Spanish. I don't know if it's in English, but basically what it means is not being able to be just calm, to stay without moving. That's when I knew that there was a problem. And many years later, I still have those moments from time to time. There are very specific situations in which I have those, but those are private situations, so I won't be discussing that. But yeah, there are some times during any days that I'm just bombarding my mind with many thoughts, with many stresses, with many stressful things, many stressful tasks that I have to do in a day. Then I notice my brain starts just shaking. I would say just shaking, and I get tensed. I get very tensed, and I just can't stop moving. I have to move my hands, or it happens a lot with my shoulders. I just have to do this, and it's just a way that my body is telling me that my mind is uncomfortable and it's to stop. So yeah, that's basically anxiety. Many people in the world who have anxiety and are trying to overcome it or already are overcoming it use meditation. Um, I am a big, I am pro meditation. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan because I don't practice it. I don't practice it as much as I should. But I'm setting my mind and I'm trying to be disciplined into meditating. And that helps a lot because that helps you to focus and your mind to be focused just on your um, yeah on just inhaling and exhaling. So that's it. It's just focusing on one thing. When you breathe, when you inhale, and you exhale. That's it. That's I would say that's why meditation is so good. Um, it just helps it just helps you to feel relaxed, to be in the present, and not worry about many things at once, but um, focusing on one thing, which is really important. So when you feel anxious, try to just think about one thing, one single thing. Maybe if you have many to-dos, just write them down. That helps. Write them down. If it's, I don't know, I have 10 tasks for today, 15 tasks. Just write them down and go one by one. Just one by one. Hmm? At the end of the day, you might have done all of them or might not. That's a possibility. But you're gonna be very relaxed doing one thing, and your mind and your body is gonna appreciate it because stress, which leads to anxiety, can lead to multiple diseases that can be very serious. So just keep that in mind. One thing at a time. Only one thing at a time. Maybe two, but just if those two are really easy and you feel very comfortable doing both at the same time. But that's just it, because our brains are not designed to be focused on more at a time. Another thing I use this one more often. I already heard about it before, which is cold showers. I know it sounds totally awful. I know they're not really nice. Um, the first time I heard about it, I I heard about it in a way that it was beneficial for the body and to recover after exercise, after working out, or after any sports. Many professional athletes do that to recover their muscles. What I didn't know, and I learned it from my ex girlfriend, which I'm very thankful for. Um, yeah, so basically, 8 months ago, seven, I think, 7 months ago, it was very hot here in Madrid, where I live in Spain, and she just told me to get a shower during the night before going to sleep, to have a cold shower. So I tried it. She was already doing it, and I tried it and I loved it. in that time during summer is way more comfortable. But right now I still do it because it helped me to have a shock, which is of course the cold shower. When you have that shock on your body, your mind is not gonna think about anything else, nothing, because it's so strong, so hard, so tough that your mind uh, hardly can focus on other things. You're just trying to survive the cold water, the cold sensation. So that's really beneficial. It has way too many benefits. There's a guy that has an entire method about this cold showers and about the cold weather, and how his health has improved because of this, and how he has been able to help other people through this method. um, I would I would leave his name and his method right below here. So yeah, just check him, check his method. Cold showers might sound really hard, but they're very beneficial for many things. So yeah, thanks again for watching this. I hope I can help someone who's going through anxious situations or times. And just if you have any questions, just please write them. As I always say, this is not the entire truth. I don't have the truth of the universe. This is just my opinion, my opinions, and my personal experiences. So thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll see you soon.